Wade Rogers for WREK Sports. I'm joined by sophomore defensive tackle Adam Gotsis. Adam, big game this past weekend. Georgia Tech a 21-10 victory over Pittsburgh. It was another strong performance for the defense. What were just your overall thoughts on the game from a defensive perspective?
It's always pretty good when we can hold the opposition to negative rush yards, and that's going to be a good game for us. If they can't run the ball, it makes them one-dimensional. They got to throw it, and we trust our secondary as much as anyone. And when we got pass rushers like Jerry and Euclid and Too Tall, they can get after the quarterback. So if we know that they're going to throw it, it makes the play calling a lot easier for Coach Roof, and it lets us get after it and have a bit of fun out there. So.
Well, not only did you shut down the run game, 5 sacks as well in the game for the defensive line. Really a strong performance there. They've been getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. What was the key, you think, this past weekend in getting to Tom Savage?
It was just knowing that they have to pass the ball. I mean, lets us free us our pass rush. Knowing that they're going to pass the ball just lets you get you move in your head and you can go to it. And just having that freedom just to do that up front. We ran a lot of games up front, and we just felt like we could beat the other linemen. But I'll give credit to them. They hung in there, and they did a good job on for them throwing the ball a lot of the time as well. They did. Stop it a lot of the time. So it was a good overall performance for the defense, though.
Well, last year you came over here from Australia as a true freshman and got some playing time immediately. Just talk about what was that like, just coming over here to the States and immediately getting playing time. How was that adjustment for you?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, just coming over here and making a whole new bunch of friends with this team, and just adjusting to this whole new system, the whole speed of the game. It's a whole different mindset you got to have here. Back home it was like 1 practice a week and then you play, where here it's practice every day, watch film, meetings for 2 hours a day and then practice for 2 hours a day. So it's insanely football here, as we're back home it's kind of just if you got some free time, you just go down to the park, have a run around, and that's it. So huge difference, but yeah.
Well, what has been the biggest thing for you over these past 2 seasons as you've improved as a player and progressed?
I think just understanding the game a lot more, understanding schemes and positions you have to be in as a defensive lineman. So, you can't just assume you're going to make the play every time. You just got to do your job, and, if the play comes to you, it's yours to make. But you got to do your job so the other guys can make their play as well. That, and I'd say the speed of the game, just adjusting to that over the season really helped me. So, yeah, it was good to have a complete off-season. Let me get into the speed of the game. So.
And now also working under new defensive line coach Mike Pelton. What has he been like this year working with you guys?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Brought a whole new mentality to us. Made us way more aggressive up front, it feels. So I feel like he really wants us attacking and doing things like that. And I mean, when you're in that mindset as a defensive lineman where you just want to kill everything in front of you, I mean, you're going to go make plays. So it's been really good, especially with having 4 down linemen this year as well. It's been a lot more aggressive up front, a lot more movement, things like that. But yeah, he's been real good teaching us fundamentals, making us use our hands a lot, make sure we're getting our steps right and things like that. So, yeah.
Well, you played along some experienced guys, obviously a couple of seniors, Emmanuel Dieke and Jeremiah Tauchu on the ends. Euclid Cummings, another defensive tackle, very talented as well. Are there any older guys that have really had an impact on your game so far as you've been at Tech?
I'd say definitely those guys, and then Ijon and TJ from last year, definitely some big influences, especially I felt like Ijon was a big leader on the defensive line last year, and then this year I feel like Jerry and Euclid and Too Tall, they're all leaders in their own way. So whether it's on and off the field, they're always looking after you. So if you need to ask them anything, you can always go to them and they'll tell you what to do. Or I try and watch film with Euclid a lot. We try and get in there and watch it together because we're the 2 inside guys. So it's pretty good just having those guys that you can rely on and off the field. So yeah.
Georgia Tech going into the bye week now 6-3, a big game coming up against Clemson. Only a 1-loss team next weekend next Thursday actually on the road at Clemson. How's the team approaching the bye week, and also how are you guys preparing for Clemson right now?
Yeah, we treated yesterday like a normal Monday, and then I think we're going full pads today and tomorrow, and then I think we get the weekend off, and then we're going to go into next week with getting the game plan going. We started today getting over a lot of the run plays and things like that. But, we give credit to them. They're a great team to go, 7-1 or 8-1, and, it's going to be a big game. They're a good team all 3 phases, and we need to play good all 3 phases to be competitive. So it's just going to be a big game. So.
Well, thanks, Adam, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
It's been Wade Rogers for WREK Atlanta.